What was the origin story of going into real estate?
So I went to school to be a teacher. My mom was a school teacher, and the funny story is I pass out at the sight of blood and needles. And so I come from my brother's a doctor, my dad's in the medical world, my mom was a nurse, she was a science teacher. Everybody's science and medical, and since I don't do blood and needles, I had to find something else. So I went to school to be a teacher, was working on my K through 8 endorsement, and I was a server at a restaurant, and one of my regulars suggested that I got my real estate license. So I tried it, and I sold for 6 months, and I never became a teacher. Well, I mean, kind of, because you obviously educate inside of real estate, but I've never been in a classroom.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was in February. That'll be 20 years ago. And then I've been selling real estate here in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene for 20 years,
Oh,
and a
nice.
beautiful, blessed business.
Good, good. What would you say is your superpower in selling and sales?
My belief in God. Yeah, I mean, it's super like I I just know that I'm always aligned with the best people and the best transactions, and
Uh-huh.
anything that doesn't serve me doesn't stick with me.
Uh-huh.
So we have no problem saying no to clientele that is not supposed to work with us. And we've been I say I have a business, a team, and we have been word of mouth, referral only for probably about 15 years.
Oh,
And
wow.
so our clientele just treats us so well. We are
Okay.
so blessed by our clientele.
Um, my next question is going to be hard for you to answer, I think. Um, what is a part of the selling process that you struggle the most with?
None.
I knew you were going to say that.
None. I love it. I it's exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Uh-huh.
It's my calling 100%. I love it. I love the people. I love the clientele that I work with. I love the challenges that we face every day.
Uh-huh.
When I say I love it, doesn't mean that it's not difficult.
What's difficult?
What's difficult? Everything, which is the
Pick
beautiful.
one or
I
two.
know the beautiful part. I mean, everything. I mean, it can be, clashes between the real estate agents. It can be clashes between the clients. I mean, sometimes it's the buyer and the seller clashing. Sometimes it's the husband and the wife clashing. I mean, we've
Right.
had everything under the sun. So it is just always
Interesting.
a game of psychology and thinking 10 steps ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Um, you said that you have all referral clients. So having someone call because they saw the video,
Yeah.
is that allowed? I mean,
Of course.
yeah.
Yeah. Of
Okay.
course.
What would be a perfect client? What would be a home run for you? Someone's watching this, they're seeing you and they're thinking, "Man, I really like that person and we need to sell our house." But our house is a mansion, our house is on the lake, our house is a tiny little 2 bedroom, 1 bath. I mean, who's the perfect client? Who do you really
Everything
want?
in between.
Oh, really?
Yep. We
Okay.
do everything from like a land listing, maybe $70,000 to
Okay.
multi-millions to waterfront to investment properties. I
Okay.
personally have an investment portfolio as well, so I speak and understand multifamily very well.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Do you
yeah.
work with investors? A lot
Yep.
of my
Absolutely.
I'm sort of neck deep in the investor space here in
Ah,
Spokane. Go to a bunch of
That's the
investor
business
meetings.
owners.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, anything that is multifamily, not as much in the commercial world, as far as just like specifically like commercial
Uh-huh.
space, but residential multifamily,
Hmm.
yes, absolutely.
Can you do anything with off-market stuff? Are you
Yes, quasi, and the market is Washington State just changed some laws June 11th. And June 11th, with the new law that comes into place, you cannot sell anything off market.
you meaning?
Licensed real estate agents in Washington State.
Okay, so what does that mean for you?
It's really an interesting. I don't know. It's a brand new law, so we'll see.
Your
We'll
legal
see.
department's looking into it.
That's right. That's right. It's really interesting because I mean, it's everything. The game is going to change a little bit. Like, let's say I just had a property staged and the stagers are at the property and they want to take pictures of everything that they just came in and staged, and then they tag me in a video. You can't you can no longer do that. And it's not just like an MLS enforced rule. It is now a Washington state law as of June 11th. So if a photographer comes out and they're doing all the lovely videos and all the beautiful things that they do, and they want to say like, we're so excited, Kristi Kerkuta has this property coming, this week or whatever, we can't do that. So we'll see what changes.
Did you see my draw drop? I literally cannot believe what you just said.
It's always changing.
It's so funny. So I told you earlier that I've struggled to bring on pastors as clientele. Well, my first movement was to move into the real estate development.
Oh yeah.
A real estate investors space, because there were meetings. There were monthly meetings of investor meetings, and some of my best friends, Kelly Clark runs a meeting, and Yvette ran another meeting, and I would go up to the one in Coeur d'Alene, and there's one in Sandpoint too, and so I would go and talk to them about coaching and masterminds and stuff like that. And I still go to the meetings, but man, that is shocking news. And I know they know about it. I think Kelly even mentioned something about this law coming up. So
we'll see what ends up happening, especially in like the wholesale space and some of those. So it'll be different. We'll see how it goes. But
all right. Okay, what's the best way for someone to get a hold of you if they watch the video and want to say hi or reach out? We'll put your name and number down here. If phone number is the best way, we'll just use the phone number. If you want to give them an email address, we can do that too.
Phone number. I think as a real estate agent, your number's plastered on like every single billboard, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
So you can reach me, Kristi Kerkuta, Real Brokers. River City Realtors is our team name. You can call me directly at 509-216-9714.
Nice. Well, thanks for coming on the podcast. I'm Alec with Coaching the Redline. If you're in sales, I'd love to talk. 509-999-3305. Thanks so much. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.